Hi, in this month's video blog, we'd like to talk about the importance of being honest with your doctors when you're involved in a personal injury case. The most important component of any case where someone is bringing a claim for injury against another person or against another entity, a corporation, whatever it is that the person who's bringing the claim has credibility. And it is the number one goal of the insurance company defending the case to find out if the plaintiff does have credibility, and if not, then you're going to have significant difficulties with your claim. Even if you do have credibility because you have been honest, you can still expect to have the insurance companies seek to try to affect your credibility, and because jurors are very susceptible to this, and of course no jury in the world is going to take money from one person and give it to another person if they think they're being lied to by the person with their hand out. 90% of making sure you do everything right with your doctors is what you would probably do anyway. You want to get better, you're going to follow their instructions, you're not going to miss appointments, you're going to be honest with them. But about 10% is different, because this situation is, quite frankly, different than any other medical situation you've had. If you were to walk into your backyard, trip on a sprinkler, hurt your ankle, what your injury is, whether you go to the doctor, what type of doctor you go to, what you tell that doctor, whether you do what they say, whether you get better, it's not going to matter, because there's no legal claim associated with it. When there is a legal claim, you want to make sure that your credibility is pure throughout. And that means being scrupulously honest with your doctor. It also means thinking about what you're saying before you say it. So, for example, if you say, I was doing really well for the last several weeks, and then I took the trash out, and now my back hurts again, and it's almost as bad as it was right after the car collision. Well, it would be really important to clarify with the doctor at that point, was this just the normal trash that you take out? Are we talking about taking out the kitchen trash down to the curb? Or should we be envisioning something more dramatic? Did you clean out your garage and work real hard all day, and as a result exacerbate your back? Now, the defendants would like to point to that and say, well, that's not our fault. At that point, from that day on, your injuries are your own fault. You worked too hard, you lifted too much, you went against doctor's orders. So it's really important to think through exactly what you're saying with your doctor and how you say it, and give them a complete picture of what's going on. Because if this is just the same garbage that you have taken out 1,000 times before and never had a problem, then it shouldn't be a new factor in your case. It's just a thing that happened through an activity of daily living. Again, when talking with your doctors, the most important thing you can do, and the most important thing you can do throughout your case, is be scrupulously honest and think through what it is you're telling people, to make sure that they have a complete picture, and that no assumptions can be made that would be something that might be contrary to your interests later. Thanks so much.